Hi everyone, welcome once again to Gibson Online TV, Instagram and YouTube channel. You cannot move forward, make that significant change or progress as a nation or an individual if you continue to allow your history or past incidents to define your present day activities. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on whichever part of the world you are watching me from. Once again, it is me, Gibson Online TV, and this is my channel. I am Gibson from Nigeria. I am making this video as an appeal to the government of India. Anyone who sees this video, if you are close to the government, you are close to the politicians, to the lawmakers of this great nation, India, this beautiful, lovely, incredible India, kindly pass this video to them, to watch it, to listen to my voice. I am making this video as an appeal that we African communities in India, African community in India, we want more than just living, coming here, traveling all the way from Africa and come over here to live in this country with just visa, valid visa. We need something to be identified with, something that will make you feel belong, just like other parts of the world, other countries of the world. When you travel to a place, okay, like for example, like the Qatar is doing it, the Qatari government, the Japanese, the Saudi Arabia, the UAEs, and so many other countries. China, like for example, I have a friend in Qatar. We used to communicate, but we have lost contact. And I asked him when he first got there, I asked him, bro, when we were talking, one of the days we were discussing, I said, how is it over there? How is the system over there? He said, yeah, in Qatar, the Qatari government does not give citizenship. Not only in Qatar, but in the Middle East countries, they don't give citizenship. What they do, I said, so how is it? He said, what they do is they give you an ID card, like here in India, like an Aadhaar card. So they create, so you when they give you that ID card, it's an identity, so it will allow you, your database, everything is in that ID card, so you can easily put it in your wallet, go everywhere you want to go anywhere you want to go, move freely. When you are being stopped by a police officer also, you can easily show him, this is my, and they will say, oh, this is a government issued ID card. So and all that. You can start up a business with that card. You can open a business, a shop. You can rent a shop and start doing business, legal business, register the business, pay your tax and everything. Have your GST and GST number, all of that. If you have, I said that is good. He said, then he said, but you have to renew it every year. When it's expired, it only lasts a year. When it's expired, depending on the date, the date it has been issued to you, or the month. You understand? I said, yeah, I understand that kind of, yeah. It's just like, for example, if it was issued to you on July, that means next year July you are going to renew it. So that is good. With that ID card, you can go and look for a job. You can start searching for a job. If you don't want to search for a job, if you want to do business, if you are a business-minded person, if you have the capital to start up a business, you can start up a business. That ID card is like it covers you. Give you, in case anybody comes, the law, when the law comes or the tax people come, you can show them, this is my ID card. So like you are legal. It's give you a legal. It's that ID card gives you a legal hand, to establish any kind of business you want to establish, to look for job and all that. I said that is good. Say, but here in India it's a different case scenario. We do not have such things. Even citizenship, we are not even asking for citizenship because we know that is kind of a big thing for them to do. They can't. Okay. This is what, in my conclusion, I come to say. I'm appealing to the Indian government that India is the largest democracy country in the world. And democracy, we all know, stands for rule for the people, by the people, and for the people. You know? Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of movement, and all that. You know, that is democracy. Laws are meant to be amended. You amend laws. You amend laws. Humans wrote those laws. Humans wrote those laws. They sat down, they wrote those laws. Whether the past government or the present government, I don't know. But they wrote those laws. So humans can also amend those laws to say, oh, these foreigners who are coming here, Africans specifically, bracket, I'm not talking about the Europeans, I mean my Africans. If you can do that for only the Africans in this country, that is a good, it will be a good start, and it will boost the relationship between India and Africa countries. Economically, it is going to add, you know, it is going to produce good results. Like a quote I saw said, small steps, but some small steps we take in life sometimes produce big results. Small steps produce big results. There is no harm in trying. As humans, let's say change is always constant. Give people chance. Give people the ability of that. Give us the chance. Give us the ability of that. Give us that privilege. Give Africans in this country privilege. Stop tagging us as scammers. Africans are scammers. They do drugs. They do that. No, we are more than that. Africans are in the US. Nigerians are in the United States of America. Go and do your research. Do your research. Most of the best doctors who are practicing medical doctors in the United States of America, we all know, are Nigerians. More than 10,000 Nigerian medical doctors are in the United States of America. And they are doing great in their profession as a medical doctor. Go and do your research. Go and do your research. If you're a learning person, if you're someone who pays attention to things, go and do your research. More than 10,000 medical practitioners, Nigerians, they are in the United States of America. Go to the UAE, go to Dubai. When you see a black doctor there, interview him or her. He will tell you he's from Nigeria. You know, we are known for good things if only given the right environment, the right opportunity. Not when you choke people with your laws, with your policies. Because Africans in this country have been put in a tight corner. We are being put in a tight corner, in a tight space, in a very little space, because of the government policies, government law. You cannot do this, you cannot get this because you're an African. When you go to apply for an other card, they are respond to you in a very rude way. It will take nothing from you. It will change nothing. Nobody is here to take your country from you. Nobody. And Nigerians who are in America, have they taken over America? No. For years, Nigerians have been traveling to the United States of America, and they are doing great. They have citizenship of America. They have green card. They are into different businesses, professions, education. When talk in every field, they are there. Go and do your research. Rayman, the musician who was brought to India a few years ago by Mukesh Ambani to perform, is from Nigeria. That is a Nigerian. We are known for great things. Don't always tag us with negativities. Don't always tag us as scammers, as drug people who do drugs or sell drugs. We are known for great things. Go and do your research. You see Nigerians who are great. The richest man in Africa is a Nigerian. The richest woman in Africa is a Nigerian. Aliko Dangote is a Nigerian. He's the richest man in Africa, and he has businesses. He keeps pushing his businesses throughout different countries in Africa. He's a Nigerian. We have great men and women, if only given the privilege. Stop tagging us as this or that. Give us an identity. Living here alone with a valid visa is not enough. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make you feel belong. It doesn't make you feel at home. That's why we face so many challenges here as Africans living in India. I'm talking about my Africans, my fellow Africans. Many people is not talking about it. There are so many corrupt activities going on in Delhi, in New Delhi, with some corrupt Delhi police. So many corrupt activities that they carry out with Africans, but nobody talks about that. And they are still in the police force. And tomorrow they blame Africans. But there are police officers who are corrupt more than the Nigerians, more than the Africans. They extort money from Nigerians. I've seen it. I've experienced it myself. You can delete video evidence, but you cannot delete an experience that someone has been through. It's there in their hearts. It's in their hearts. When 100 people are saying the same thing, that means it's not a lie. You know, create an enabling environment for us to thrive. Give us an identity. Create a card for us that we can hold, an identity card that we can go. You can say, okay, we can go to this office, to an immigration office, to go there, fill up your form. As an Africans, you can direct us, give us a direction and say we should go to this government office, fill up this form. As an African, you know, it will be a process. It will not be a one-time thing. It will be a continuous thing. You know, fill up a form, then you'll be given this ID card. You'll be issued an ID card by the government. That ID card will allow you to do business. It will allow you to look for job, to search for job. You know, that will give it. You know, it will give us the mindset that yes, we belong here. And Africans, trust me, Africans are business people. They are entrepreneurs. Go and do your research. This is why China is growing. This is why the China GDP is higher. Look at their business. Their product is everywhere in Africa because they create that friendly environment with the African communities in their country. Go to China. Go and see Nigerians there. They have shops. They are selling electric scooters. Some of them they sell bikes. Some of them they sell different type of electronics. They are there. Some of them they own restaurants, African restaurants. Some of them they learn how to prepare this Chinese food. They mix it with African food. They sell in their restaurant. But here in India it's different. They give them they create an ID card for them, a government ID card. That ID card allows them to do business. Some of them, BYD, Chinese car manufacturing company, is in Nigeria. People are driving that car in Nigeria. How did it go to Nigeria? How do we know that they have such cars? We used to know Mercedes-Benz. We used to learn only Mercedes-Benz, BMW, or Toyota. But the Chinese, they made that relationship, people to people. They start with the people there. You know, you can take somebody, an African here. Start from here. You can take an African here. Bring that person to your company, to your factory. Are you a manufacturer? Bring them. Tell them I want you to do an advert with my company, in my company, so that your people back home can see that I'm producing this kind of thing. From there, you can get a business partner. You can see someone will be interested in that product you are producing in your factory and say, oh, India can produce this. Oh, they have electric scooter in India. I want to venture into that business. How? Before you know, Your economy cannot grow. Your GDP cannot grow by when your prime minister is only traveling to sign bilateral trade. There is more. Go and learn from the Chinese. I know what they're saying. That is why China products are everywhere in Africa. And when the government are signing a project, whether road project or any kind of project, they give it to the Chinese people because of the trust. Because of the relationship the Chinese have built with Africans over the years. The railway, when our railway system are being constructed, the projects are being awarded to Chinese companies. But Indians are also good in that. Indians can do railway. They can build metro. They can build. They manufacture cars. Nobody back home. Nobody know what is called Tata Motors. Nobody know what is called Mahindra. Nobody know what is called JBM, and so many other manufacturing companies. Ashok Leyland. Because the awareness is not there, the communication is not there, the friendliness is not there. The Africans who are here, if they are being given that privilege to thrive in businesses, you will see they will be the one to advertise those products. Sometimes when I communicate with some people back home in Africa, I tell them Indians are doing this. India manufacture many things. They are just like Europe and America. There is no difference. They manufacture everything they sell here. They're surprised because they are not seeing those products. The products are not being shipped there. They are not seeing those things because there is no communication, no friendly communication. First, start with the people here. Start with the people here. Be open-minded. Trust. Build that connection. Build that trust. My Bible, as a Christian that I am, in my religion, in my Bible said, an idle-minded person is a devil's workshop. That means someone who is idle, who is not doing anything, and that person has a responsibility to take care of. Such a person can easily accept anything, any offer given to him or her. But when you are busy, when you are working, it's hard for you to be convinced to come and do something that is illegal. Give us jobs. Create jobs for us. Give us the opportunity to work here in India. Not chase us, not make laws, not coming out. Instead of building the relationship, I remember during the G20 summit, Prime Minister Modi said the theme was one earth, one family, one future. One earth, one family, one future. This is the same country, the Prime Minister, they use that as such a theme. But this is the same country where you make a law to in September 2025 that all foreigners should be evacuated, should be taken and deported back to their country because of visa expiration. But if there is an ID card, create an ID card for us that where we can come every year. When your ID card expires, you go and renew. When your ID card expires, you go and renew. That is also another revenue, another source of generating revenue for your country. If you don't know, I'm giving you tips, business tips. Imagine creating something like that. Imagine having 5,000 people to come and make an ID card. Imagine putting a specific amount that, okay, let's say 5,000 Africa are going to apply for that ID card that you are going to give to us, and they are going to pay so amount to get it. Do you know how much? Do your calculation. There are ways to generate more, income. These are ways. The Qatari government are doing it. They give you ID card. When your ID card expire after 1 year of issuing when you renew it. When you are going to renew it, you also pay another money to renew it. That is a way of generating income. Do such things. These are also Asia countries. Japan is doing it. Saudi Arabia are doing it. The UAEs are doing it. India is a big country. 7th biggest country in the world. The 7th largest country in the world by landmass. Google it. The biggest democracy country in the world. You have technology, you have science, but your things are not visible enough because of the relationship. What Africans in this country, what they know India for, when many of them go back home, the image they carry back home, the image and the mindset they carry back home is Indians are very racist people, you know, this and that. police harassment, police brutality. I know someone who lost his life because of police brutality in New Delhi. He went out to bite something and he met some of these corrupt officers. They chased after him and they hit him with a stick, with the stick they were holding. The guy was having health issues already, and he died. He came together to this country with his brother, and that his brother has went back home to Africa. Do you know the mindset? What mindset have you created? I told somebody when I was discussing this issue with a friend of mine today, an Indian friend, a very good friend. I said, imagine if that person, that's his brother, who has went back home. Imagine in the future to come, if that person become the president of Nigeria. What do you think will be the relationship between India and Nigeria? If that person who have come to India with his brother and left alone, and his brother died here, what will be the relation? If that person in the future become the president of Nigeria, what do you think will be the relation? This is what I'm talking about, legacy. This is what I said when I wrote a quote about legacy. Legacy, what you build, the legacy you build matters a lot. You may think these things does not matter, but it matters in the future because we are not here forever. What are you laying down for the next generations to come? Are you building hatred? How long will it continue? That hatred towards black people, towards Africans in your country, in India, how long will it continue? Are you going to transfer that same hatred to the next generation, to the younger ones who are growing up, or to the next government? That's why I say laws are meant to be broken, to be amended. Sorry, amend those laws. Relax your muscles, relax your shoulders. Political office holders in this country, relax your muscles, relax your shoulders. Amend these laws that can give us the privilege as Africans in this country to thrive business-wise. We can do business and we can join and grow your economy together. We can join you and grow your economy together positively. We are known for good things. Go and do your research. Stop tagging us this and that. Indians are also doing those things you are tagging us with. Indians are doing it more. They are in my country. They are living fine. I've never seen Nigerian government deport Indians back to India. Most of them don't have document also. Do you want to tell me now that if there are to be 1,000 Indians in Nigeria, for example, do you want to tell me that those 1,000 Indians, they all have document, they are all valid at that moment? That is capital no. It is not possible for everyone to have document. There are Indians in my country who don't have document, who their visas have expired, but they are there. But my country government, Nigerian government, or Africa in general, they hardly deport foreigners from their country. Or the people themselves they don't bother, they don't ask you questions, unnecessary questions, like some of you do here. They ask you questions, see, sometimes you say, you ask yourself, like you come here to write an exam, they keep asking you questions again, the same questions. You meet this, they ask you the same questions. It's like a group, like they plan the questions. This one will ask you the same question. You meet another one, they will ask you the similar question. Like they planned it, they write it down. It's like a script written down. They ask you as an African similar question. Please, you can do better. Indian government, please, you can do better. You can do better. India is a beautiful country. We love India. Africans, we love India. We are not these Europeans who just come here to take pictures, snap pictures, and talk about the trashes on the roadside of India. No, Africans are business-minded people. We will do business. We will help you. We will contribute our own little way to the GDP of this country if given the right privilege, if given the right opportunity. Give us an identity. Create something like another card. Create it for us. Tell us to go to this so ministry government office to apply for it, and we will go on and pay. If you say this is a amount we are going to pay for it to apply for the card, we go there and pay for it and apply for it. When it's expire, maybe after 1 year, when it's expire, we renew it. We also pay you, the individual will also pay to renew it. That is another way of generating income for your country. This is a business tip I'm giving you. The Qatari government are doing it. That is an Asian country also. The UAEs, the Saudi Arabias, they are doing it. Japan is doing it. You know, we are not asking for citizenship. If you don't want to give us citizenship, no issue. We know maybe that is too expensive for you to do. But give us something that at least it will give us a confidence. It will boost our confidence here. To give us a safe. It will make us safer. Africans are facing police harassment. Too much police harassment. And some normal people who are not exposed, who are not civilized, who lack civic sense. Thank you. This is what I have to say. God bless you. govt Online TV. govt Online TV. Share my video. Share my video.